And that's all. They don't ask how he knows this. The best and brightest the Klingon Empire has to offer, ladies and gentlemen. Sent into a mission in the heart of Federation space. They don't even ask for an authorization code. What the hell? They don't even ask for identification. You know, this whole honor system doesn't really seem to be working that well. At least when you go somewhere that's supposed to be... At least when you go to a secure place in Federation space, you get carded. So yes, the Ambassador is in fact an Undine, which would explain why the Ambassador does not like using transporters all of a sudden, because that would probably expose his Undine nature. Locke, Grimm, stop using the cover shields. I need to get those off of you. They're annoying. And with the new combat system, I can just break line of sight anyway, so they're pointless. Boom. Don't hit me. Don't get up either. Grapes! Let's see, what have I got? Warriors! I got my own warriors. They're called red shirts. Alright, so I have to scan the area. Ooh, that's a nice view. There's a little Idic thing down there. I want to go check out the Idic thing. Aww. Okay. Scan the area. Captain, it appears that the Undine has eluded us. However, I'm picking up residual traces of transporter activity in the vicinity. I believe the Undine may have beamed to a hidden ship in orbit. Recommend we return to the Waglinde and search for the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Beam us up. Our work here is done. Well, here, not elsewhere. We still have to catch the guy, but you know what I mean. Loading. Captain, there's an Undine ship on an intercept course. Sir, the Waglinde doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Yeah, we do. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but that it will take 2 minutes for them to arrive. We need to hold out until the reinforcements get here, sir. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. I can take that. So they're going to fire these Undine plasma torpedoes at you. They don't hurt that much. I think it's kind of a rub that I can't apparently do anything to this guy. I mean, I'm in a Galaxy-class starship. I have Borg technology on board. I can split my ship into two halves, and I can even the fight even more so. Even the fight even more so. Yeah, if I have the Scorpion fighters with me. But no, apparently, no matter how powerful the ship you're in, you stand no chance. This despite the fact that the defenders will get wiped out as soon as they arrive. Not many of them actually make it. And I'm doing a fairly good job at whittling off the HP of this guy. So I'm going to hit him with a pang. And then I'm going to hit him with a full spread. And he just bullseyed me at point-blank range with his little plasma thing. And it doesn't do much at all. You know, this isn't really like when you first play the game, this is like a desperate fight to prevent it from hitting you with his plasma torpedoes. But at this point in the game, it's more of a, okay, it'll take a while to whittle this guy down, but I can do it, you know? Oh, the cavalry just showed up. And it's led by the USS Kirk, commanded by Captain Thelen, who we saw in the tutorial mission. He's apparently gotten assigned his own ship. Which one's the Kirk? And the Kirk here, you see, the Kirk is a special ship. It has the power to change into a different kind of ship whenever you see it. So, the next time you see it, it's going to be an Excelsior class. Right now, it looks like a Star Cruiser. And now, all of a sudden, it begins taking damage. I love using harpangs. I know there's a lot of bitching about the harpangs on the PvP side of things, but they do make PvE content a little more... They do make life a little more easy. And what the harpangs are, what they are is they're a kind of torpedo that isn't affected by any of your stats. So there's no way to spec yourself for harpangs, but there's no way to not spec yourself for them at the same time. What they are is they're a torpedo that does a set amount of damage against normal targets, with a chance to place a debuff on them. And you've seen the purple explosion already. What that is, that if that debuff is not removed via hazard emitters or some other method, that happens, and it does additional damage. Downloading the data now, Captain. Incoming message from the USS Kirk, Captain. This is Captain Thelen of the USS Kirk. Glad to see we made it out here in time to lend you a hand, Vice Admiral. Perhaps someday you'll return the favor. Thelen out. I saved your ass in the tutorial, you ungrateful bastard. And one of these ships is the USS Forrest, which I imagine is named after DeForest Kelley. And that ship just exploded for no reason. Shoddy and worksmanship these days. If only they had a 24th century starship like the Galaxy class, he may have survived. We recovered the final data transmissions from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of the organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get all this back to Starfleet Intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the messages and tell us more. Depart system. If only. Poor craftsmanship in the 25th century, man. What the hell? So, I believe I have to hail Starfleet. Ready to turn in. Diplomatic orders. The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kinds of havoc they could create? Oh, shut up. You're probably an Undine too, Quinn. I've still got my eye on you. Resilient shield array, covariant shield array. I am very much... I almost always take covariant shields. Even when I'm about to sell them. I can't take the data recorder because I already have it. And that is Diplomatic Orders. The first real mission of the Klingon arc. This is the mission that introduces you to the Klingons as enemies, as well as to the Undine, who we're going to be seeing on and off for the rest of the game. So let's go ahead and, while I'm here, sell. Let's see. I sell you. Yes. I sell. Nobody told me you could just drag these things to Replicator and that would be it. I'm going to save this for Grim. Oh, phaser auto-targeting assault. I'm going to get a better one when Season 4 hits. Small shield charge. Somebody needs a small shield charge, I know that. Medium shield charge. Let's see, Nell. Nell, you had 20 of these. 20. Why do you only have 7? Let's see. Klingon rocked. Ractigino I'm keeping, because who doesn't like a little bit of coffee every now and then? A little bit of hot coffee, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't even use my Horda. I need to get Hordas for my characters too. Let's see. Max of 1 per character. Ah, fudge. I can only get 1. I need to eventually find a way to get Hordas for my characters, because these guys, they're not pets. They're not enslaved. Okay? They are members of my crew and they fight alongside me before somebody starts raising a ruckus about that, because they sure have been on the forums. That was Diplomatic Orders. And that was episode 3 of Star Trek Online, Rise of the Red Shirt. And I will see you guys later. So later.